Yeah. You ready? Hey.
All right, guys, today we're going to talk about tracking macros while eating out at restaurants. We have picked a few restaurants that we really like for this purpose because they have good nutrition website calculators and because the facts you can find on MyFitnessPal tend to be pretty prolific and somewhat accurate. So we chose some spots that are popular that everybody likes to go to. We're going to visit Chipotle, we're going to visit Subway, we're going to visit Carl's Jr., and we're also going to go to Red Robin.
Yes, endless fries for days.
That'll fit everyone's macros. So
Totally fits your macros.
today we will be checking out Chipotle. The reason that we would choose a place like this is because it does have a great nutrition calculator online, which tends to be a little bit more accurate than the facts you're going to find even in MyFitnessPal or on any of the other tracking apps. So the best way to go about when you choose a place like this, the coolest part is you can figure out what macros you have left for the day or for that meal, and you can go in and check out their nutrition website and build your meal to fit kind of what you have. I don't know, Tyler might want to go into some of the inaccuracies that...
So you can get, now the tricky part with MyFitnessPal is there's pros and cons to it. Yeah, it tracks your macros and everything, but you have to be careful because what you enter in here might not exactly be correlated to what is in the menu. So like, for example, if you just type in burrito,
Yes.
okay, and you have like one tortilla burrito, or actually, what was the one we looked at the other
I think it just said
right here.
one
Just said
burrito.
burrito, okay, even though it has a green check mark. Now, if you type burrito, this is what comes up, but you don't know what's in it. So you have to be careful of what's in it, what's going into it, because the discrepancies, anybody can create what they want in MyFitnessPal, and you can get that in your menu if you start typing generalized things. But you can get a little bit more specific with the menu with MyFitnessPal, and then create it. It's better to create here because there can be discrepancies in terms of quantity. Even though it says 4 ounces of chicken, they could, scoop up 6 ounces of chicken. You just have to be realistic. So you want to try and overshoot by anywhere from 25 to 35% more than what you think you're getting. So if you're getting, let's say 30 grams of protein in chicken, I would overshoot that by like 25-30%. So it could be, what's the numbers on that? 35 to 40 grams of protein instead. Same thing, most of the things that you kind of get the discrepancies are fats and carbs are usually kind of out of whack. Protein, if you have more protein, there's nothing wrong with more protein, but carbs and fats are where you get in trouble, especially the fats.
Add up.
If you're loading up on sour cream, then
Yeah.
that's where it's a little bit
They put
tough.
a heck of a lot of sour cream too.
Yes, it's so
Yeah.
good though.
It is pretty good.
It's so good.
The cheese is pretty delicious.
The cheese,
as well.
yeah, it's so good.
But this website is cool because it does let you go through and choose specifically what you want.
So let's choose a meal for Leanne.
So something
Right.
I would order from here would be a burrito. I tend to have a lot of carbs, at least like around 300 and up every day. So I would choose a flour tortilla. I would choose chicken. I would probably choose white rice and pinto beans. And then if I was going to go down here, you have to remember that the things down on the bottom, sour cream, cheese, guacamole, are pretty much all fats. So with these, if I was going to order them, not only would I overestimate, but when they were putting the serving on my burrito, I would probably ask them to do it light because you realize these fats add up super quickly in these. So I would probably add one of these, maybe that, but I would just definitely have them used sparingly and then just overestimate in my daily totals in MyFitnessPal. So it looks like if I add all of that, let's see, total calories are a whopping 1,060, which we're not looking specifically there, but it is interesting to find out. Total fats would be 38.5, fiber is 12, carbs are 114 grams, and protein is about 60 grams. And the fats for me in one meal are a little bit high, but the rest of it is somewhat on point to what I would eat for a meal.
So what are your daily macros right now?
Technically, they are 65 fat, 270 carbs, and 130-ish protein.
So this is where you can get away with, the average person might be able to, they might look at this and freak out because it might be crushing your macros. So this is within Leanne's room to work with. So you have to be careful of and be realistic of like, okay, this is great, but now if you don't have much fats to work with, you can't crush 38 grams of fat. So you have to be realistic.
But the cool thing about a place like this is you can go through and add it, or take it out and you can get a bowl or something like that to make it fit your macros better. So the benefit to choosing a restaurant that does have all these facts is that you can do a little research before and get better facts going into the meal so you can feel better about your choice.
Cool. So now we're actually going to go to the restaurant and show you guys firsthand how to do this.
So we're going to go to Subway next, and this is a very cool nutrition calculator that we found online. It's called nutritionix.com, so nutritionix.com, and it lets you build your own sub from Subway. So the reason I like places like sandwich places is that typically they measure out the meat and the cheese and things like that. So unlike places like Chipotle, you can make sure that you are getting kind of exactly what you ordered and not getting over scooped usually or whatever. So I just built a pretty simple sandwich. I'm boring. So this sandwich has white bread. It's a 6-inch sub, turkey breast, American cheese, lettuce, and tomato. And it calculates the facts over here. 300 calories, 7 grams of fat, 43 carbs, and 18 grams of protein. So it's going to be delicious. We'll go check it out.
So easy. So easy to track your macros on the go, on the fly. No excuses.
Even if it's a boring sandwich.
Even if it's a boring sandwich, it can be done. Yeah. So today we're going to be going to a fast food restaurant that I've never been to before, and we picked Carl's Jr. and never been there before, and my daily macros for the day are 200 protein, 350 carbs, and 70 fats. So we're gonna check out Carl's Jr. and once we get there, we're gonna check out the menu and see what we can do to fit in our macros for the day. So I'm gonna get the Famous Star burger and the trim it one, and so that I also want to get some fries too, because I really want some fries. So I'm gonna get a small fry to fit in my macros for the carbs and fats, because I have some room left over. So for the Famous Star burger, it's 18 fats, 46 carbs, and 24 protein. And then for the fries, I'm also going to add in some fries because I really want some fries. I'm gonna go with a small fry, and it's a natural cut fries, and that is 15 fats, 39 carbs, and 3 protein. So that gives me, I have a lot of fats to work with, being at 70 grams of fat. So I kind of plan my meal around this amount of fat. So that way I have some room for error. And also we want to add discretionary calories to this too by about 20 to 30%. Just kind of go in the middle ground, about 25%. So I'll add about 25% of my total fats into this meal just to give me some room in case they fill up the box of fries for me or give me more burger than what they actually have in the nutrition facts.
I wonder why they always asking about my name like who that guy. And every time I came around, they spirit died. They see me walking down the street, they passing by.
Like, or what I said, like, eat like. So here we are at Red Robin, and now we wanted to do a sit-down place to go over sort of some food to basically kind of sit down and eat, not on the go. Because if you want to go out with friends and family, we wanted to kind of show a way to order your food. You can get really anal with what you order in terms of what you order from the menu. You can tell the waitress or waiter what you want to get, what you want to omit from the meal. You can have things specifically made. So if you want to order, let's say, a salad, you can tell people to put stuff on the side, or you can tell them not to put in certain stuff. You are paying them money to make their food or make your food. So they're going to accommodate and do whatever it is that you kind of tell them. So you don't have to look at the menu or the nutrition facts online and say, oh, that's only what I can really have. But you can modify things. The places are usually pretty accommodating. So today, what we're ordering from the menu is the Ensenada chicken platter, which is very macro-friendly, and it is 13 fat, 19 carbs, and 58 protein. So that's what we're going with today. And one thing you want to keep in mind, there's a lot of things to choose from. You can have like
chicken. When in doubt, you could always go with like chicken or like a baked potato or even a salad with like dressing on the side. You can go with like a sweet potato and just not have the whole fixings. And so just because you think sometimes you're ordering healthy doesn't mean it's always the best. You just have to make sure that what's being added to it is within reason of what you're ordering and what it is where your macros are for the day. So you have to be really consciously aware of what you're getting and how they're ordering it, how they're making it based off what you order.
I see those tears in your eyes, and I feel so helpless inside. Oh, love, there's no need to hide. Just let me.
So there you guys have it. You guys have 4 restaurants that we hit up for you guys: Carl's Jr., Red Robin, Subway, and Chipotle. And we all ordered macro-friendly type meals, and so there's really no excuse as to what to order at any restaurant, and you just have to be a little bit picky in terms of the way you order it and how you order it, and making sure you're diligent and counting macros.